All right, guys, welcome. Let's go ahead and get it started. So, got an intense warm-up here for you. When I say intense, I just mean fast-paced. Try not to kill yourself. You're going to need that energy for later. However, we're going to start off with 5 half burpees. No push-up, no jump. Just going straight down into that plank position, maintaining that solid core as you squat down, plank out, jump those feet back in, and stand back up all the way to the top there. Keep in mind, every time you make your way down, push those hips back behind you into that seated motion. Actually perform a squat as you lower the body down to the ground, and then plank out, maintaining that sturdy core, not dipping the lower back. You're going to perform 5 repetitions there. Next up, we're going to go into an alternating lateral lunge. So standing up nice and tall, we're going to get 5 each leg in here as well, but you're going to power out one side, creating enough separation between the 2 legs. So as you shift that hip behind you, you can maintain a 90-degree angle on the side you're squatting to. And then you're going to switch over directly to that next side, that very next rep. Maintaining that upright torso, keeping those eyes up towards you. And again, you're shifting that hip back, keeping that knee from exceeding past the toe. 10 reps alternating through 5 and 5. And last but not least, similar thing to the burpee, is going to be a get down, but instead of squatting to the floor, we're actually going to have you perform a hinge and do the same effect as you get down into that plank position. And we're going to use some explosion through the hips to power that body back to the floor. So as you dip that lower back in here, you're going to pull back through those hips, keeping those legs as straight as you can, maintaining that slight bend in the knee, coming back to the top. So you want to be real explosive, snatch through the hips, coming from the floor up. And when you're going down, trying to touch the floor, try to take the bottom of those quadriceps, try to touch the mat with it or the floor with it, and come back up. All right, keep those legs slightly extended. That way, you get that good hamstring motion going there with the movement. So 5 half burpees, 10 lateral lunges, alternating through. There's going to be 5 each leg, and then 5 get downs. We got 3 good rounds of this here. Then we're going to go ahead and get into our main portion.
All right, guys, you heard it. So we're going to start with those half burpees. Only 5 reps here. Make sure to squat. Starting in 3, 2, 1.
All right, lateral lunges, and again, keep that knee from shifting past that toe. Maintain that slight extension within that torso. Try not to tilt those shoulders over. All right, ready? And let's go.
Okay, guys. Get down low. Push those hips back. Excellent. Get down.
All right, 5 get downs, and again, focus on pushing, extending through those hips versus squatting down this time. Let those feel that pull in the back of those legs, and let's go. All right, 1 down, 2 to go. Heart rate should be slightly elevated after that. Grab you a quick drink. Let's hop right into that round 2. Let's keep that heart rate slightly going. You'll get that cool down in just a moment here. So 5 more burpees. And again, we're still just warming up.
Guys, don't go through this too quickly. Keep about our pace.
All right, lunges. Right to it.
Now, guys, we're just moving. Getting that heart rate elevated. Trying to work up a little bit of a sweat. Breathe.
All right, 5 more get downs. Through the hips, through the hips. All right, guys, give you about another 10 seconds here. Take those few deep breaths. Let that rich oxygen get in those lungs. Help work on that cardiovascular system. All right, last 5 burpees starting in 3, 2, and let's finish it. Strong core when you plank out. Don't let that lower back hit.
Nice clean rest.
Lunges.
Good. Try to get a little bit deeper than you did the first 2 rounds. You should be nice and warmed up. Legs are willing here and able.
Last 5 get downs right now. You got a break after this. Get those feet all the way back underneath you. Explode. Power through those hips.
All right, guys, there it is. Go ahead and grab your water. You know you deserve it. Heart rate is high. Let's go ahead and normalize it. Talk to us in the comments, guys. Remember to love, share, and tag 2 people in this video. We'll meet you right back here for our main circuit demonstrations. Ladies and gentlemen, let us know how you're doing.
Should be a bit settled down. Let's go through a quick breakdown here of our circuit. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movements here, 3 rounds, and you will need some light to moderate dumbbells, something that you feel comfortable with, but something that's still challenging at the same time. First thing up though, we're gonna start off with some Plyo Push Ups. So it's gonna be a mixture of close grip and traditional push ups, but we're gonna try to create some airspace in between in each movement. In between each push up. What do I mean exactly? Well, you're gonna start off with those hands in close grip position, meaning there's no separation from your arms and the body. When you lower that body through, you should almost feel your body skimming against the inner biceps. So as you lower down there, you're gonna power up to that traditional outward and jumping those hands in and out of that position. Yes, jumping. So you want to power that body through, power that body from the floor. So be sure that you're breathing in as you lower your chest down. Breathe out so you're not straining as you explode those hands in between those close grips and traditional grips. If you can't power up, no worries. You can switch between the 2 each and every push up. So starting at close grip, simply push up, change those hands out, and push up. Now that'll be a little bit more timely, but no worries, this is on video, so you can always catch up there in the end. Just make sure that you're keeping yourself challenged, keeping a nice good pace throughout the entirety of the workout. Next up, grab you some dumbbells. We're gonna go into a dumbbell front squat. and some alternating lunges. We're gonna do 20 reps all together, 10 reps each. So you're gonna start off with those dumbbells up on the shoulders. Elbows are nice and high. Try to get those dumbbells in a position where you can rest them on those shoulders and not have to hold them very much. And from there, we're just gonna perform 10 basic front squats. So elbows are high, chest up, chin up. Breathing in as you sit back, keeping those knees behind the toes. Breathing out as you stand up. Once you complete those 10, arms coming down, holding those dumbbells to the side. Nice, tall, straight posture. You're gonna alternate leg after leg. 90 degrees on that front stepping foot. Switching each and every rep. Nice, straight, tight core. No slouching the torso. 20 reps, 10 of each. 10 straight front squats, followed by 10 alternating lunges. 5 each leg, 10 all together. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and hit the floor here. One of my favorite moves. So this move requires a lot of core strength and some good balance. But don't worry, if you're not there today, you will be by the end of the 3 rounds of this movement. So you gotta get on the floor, seated position. You can have your heels down on the ground, or more advancedly, you can elevate them in the air. You can cross those feet as well. But from there, dumbbells up, body slightly tilted, palms forward. You're gonna press up, breathing out, keeping those legs elevated, keeping that core nice and tight as you work those shoulders and that core all in one. 10 repetitions there. Again, if you're struggling with keeping those legs up, just slightly bring that heel down to the ground. Still remain tilted from the torso up. That way that core is still activated along with those shoulders with your press. And maybe you need to do a combination of the two where you start with the feet up, then go down after so many reps so that you can keep a good quality form, or you start with the feet down and then bring those feet up once you make it towards the end of your reps, however you see fit. Next up from there though, guys, we're gonna move into a single leg Romanian dumbbell row, right? I know, that was a lot, right? Single leg Romanian dumbbell row. So what I mean, opposite hand and foot, so if your right hand has a dumbbell, your left leg is going to be your down leg. That right leg is going to elevate up. Maintain a slight bend in the knee on the down leg. Going into a dumbbell row, once you hit that bottom, nice tight core, come all the way back up and then repeat. And remember guys, when it comes to this Romanian deadlift, try to lead off that back foot. So before you start to drop the chest down and then let the foot follow, actually let the foot go and let the upper body follow. It'll keep you a lot more balanced. It'll make sure that you engage in that glute and that hamstring to the extent that we want you to with the movement. And then it'll also help you keep that neutral spine throughout the entirety of the movement. So also guys, 6 repetitions there on each arm for a total of 12. Obviously no alternating, 6 straight, then switch. Last but not least, you can put those weights back to the side. And just like with our first movement, it's gonna be an explosive move, but focus with the legs here. We're gonna do alternating explosive lunges. So we're gonna get in a lunge position, you're gonna lunge out, and then explode in between, jumping from lunge position to lunge position with no rest in between. 10 each leg, 20 all together. And if that's a little too much for you, a lot of you moms out there who aren't comfortable with jumping, well, tuck those hands on those hips and give me 20 alternating lunges, just stepping out, pounding back to that starting spot, and then switching over to that opposite leg. However you do it, 20 repetitions all together. And guys, there you have it. That is tonight's circuit. Real quick run through: 10 plyo push ups, close grip traditional form push ups, dumbbell front squats with alternating dumbbell lunges, 10 reps of each, 10 squats first, 10 lunges second, 5 each leg, alternating. Seated floor press, keeping that body slightly tilted, feet can be elevated or heels to the ground. However, just make sure that you're at that slight tilt for that core activation, keeping those palms forward on your presses. Single leg dumbbell rows or Romanian deadlift single leg rows, keeping that opposite hand and foot. So if that right hand got the weight, that left leg is going to stay down. As you lead off that back leg, rowing once you get to the bottom, and then control yourself back up to the top. And then last but not least, explosive lunges as you just saw, 10 repetitions each, 20 reps all together. So guys, let's turn that heat back up.
All right, guys, it's a lot tonight. This is the advanced training circuit, advanced training class. I hope you guys are ready. We're going to start off with those plyo push ups, 10 total.
And remember, we're going to start with those hands inside in that close grip, and power those hands from the out as you power back and spread those hands at the top. So round one, kick it off in 3, 2, 1, and let's roll. Good job. And if I didn't mention, guys, you're confused, that's 10 total push-ups, 5 of each. 5 of each as you alternate through both variations. Good job there. Next up, grabbing some dumbbells. We got dumbbell front squats followed by alternating lunges.
All right, guys, go ahead and bring those weights up on your shoulders here.
Elbows stay high. Shoulder width stance. Ready and go.
So 10 reps of all these squats first before you switch it up. All right, let's let those elbows drop. Chest forward, shoulders back.
Complete that 10. Bring those arms down. 10 alternating lunges.
Good, breathe. Be explosive, coming back.
All right. Seated floor press. So remember, you can do a couple things. You can keep those feet to the floor, heels down, toes up, or you can elevate them. And on the floor or elevate them, you can cross those legs as well, give you a little bit more balance in between. All right, 10 presses, nice tight core. Breathe out as you push up. Ready? And go.
Good, stay up, you got this.
Next up, row. All right, opposite hand and foot here. 6 reps each. And keep that core nice and tight at the bottom. Lead off the back leg. And go.
Good, guys, hinge back, keep that chin up. Try to focus your eyes on one thing and don't let them stray, or it's going to throw you off balance.
Hit that 6, switch hands and foot.
Ugh. Last one's trying to kill me. You're probably going to feel off balance on the second side, guys. Everybody has a weaker leg.
Guys, get that back leg up as high as you can. Keep that arm inside as you roll that dumbbell towards the body. Good. Last but not least, no weights. 20 alternating lunges or explosive lunges. So, ready? And go.
Ah. And you got it. Wow. Guys, that heart rate should be nice and high. You know what to do. Go ahead and drop that sign or emoji. So I know you guys are feeling it just like we are.
All right, see you guys back here in about 45. Good first round, 2 more of those to go. One more round after this one, guys. Pretty extensive circuit, but we don't got much to do. Just stay balanced. Don't rush yourself. Remember, you're running a marathon, not a sprint. Time is on your side. 10 push-ups here. Starting with those close grips. Ready? And go. Squats and lunges.
All right, we hear you, man. We're going.
10 more each. Dumbbells up, elbows high. And keep those eyes forward, way through the heels. Let's go.
Good, guys. Work.
Going right to those 10 lunges. All right, floor press.
I am feeling every single rep of all these movements tonight.
All right, guys, balance here. Keep those feet up. Maintain that tilt. Ready, go.
You guys came down at all last time. I want you to try to stay up the whole time. We got those RDLs and dumbbell low rows.
All right, come on, guys, wake up. You're not done yet. Just halfway through. Opposite hand and foot, lead with the back leg.
These are kicking my butt tonight for some reason.
Ah.
Good. Push that leg up. I just did the wrong side. I did. Take your time with these guys. They're tough. Guys, if you need a wall, go ahead and grab that. If you're really feeling all the balance tonight. These are kicking our butts. All right, guys, 20 explosive lunges, alternating here. Get right into it. Let's finish this second round, and we're off. Halfway. Work. Good job, guys. Excellent job. Way to go. I know you're just as out of breath as I am, so I'm not going to do much talking, guys. You know what to do. Questions, concerns, let us know in the comments. If you haven't already, love, share, and tag 2 people in this post.
right, guys, one more to go here in about 20 seconds. All right, guys, last round of this circuit here. Let's finish this thing just how you started. So, last 10 push-ups. All right, ready? And let's go. Lunges and squats, or squats and lunges. I forgot which order.
You know, just give it that. Just move.
All right. Last 10 squats. Ready? Go.
Beautiful. Where the pain is coming from. We're not done though, not quite yet. Woo! All right, guys, lift those legs up. We're pressing overhead in 3, 2, 1.
All right, last 12 here, 6 and 6, opposite hand and foot.
Not even worry about that, guys. When Nate and I was when we first started dating, close enough, right? When we lived on like the second floor apartment building, and Nate threw his body on the ground like you just saw him there, and told me to pick him up and try to carry him, right? To see if the house was burning on fire and if he was unconscious, if I could save his life.
And she could, by the way.
I'm saying, guess what we found out?
I was a dead man.
He would have died real fast. But I would have talked about what a great man you are for the rest of my life, so there's that.
Ah! get that set, but I feel like I ain't got enough more to give to do it any better.
I'm giving you guys everything you got, man. It's been a long day today. I've been really tired today. I don't know about you guys. We've been doing a lot of stuff lately and catching up to me. And I feel it this workout, for sure. But we're not going to give up. We're not going to settle. We know that you guys are sticking to it right at home with us. So, way to go, guys. We got one more move in this rotation.
All right, last 20 lunges, and go.
All right, guys, try to normalize that heart rate. Bring it down, bring it down. And remember, grab your stability ball or basketball, any ball that you have access to for this next circuit coming up. You're gonna need it. All right, guys, let's go. Start making your way.
All right, so as we mentioned, if you got access to a stability ball, go ahead and get it out. However, if you don't, you can easily perform these movements without one, so no need to worry. However, first things first here, we're going to start off with something I like to call hands to feet. So you're going to start with that ball positioned over the top of your head, arms straight as they possibly can be, legs are extended out. And our goal here is we want to bring that ball up with our legs and meet at the center and switch that ball, transfer from the hands to your feet, going down and back. So all of that there is one repetition. We're going to do 8 reps there total. If you need to, for lower back purposes, rest your legs at the bottom in between each switch. Please do so. We want to make this as less uncomfortable for you as far as your back goes and more challenging for your core. So 8 reps, ball going down to the feet, back to the hands is one total rep, all right? Next up here, still staying with the ball, we are going to do a extended toe touch and, I'm sorry, what is it? Overhead toe touches, I'm sorry. Confused myself. You see what this workout is doing to us tonight. So you're going to start off, ball is back overhead again as well. This time the legs are going to be straight up. And what you're going to do is keep those legs in place. You're going to bring that ball back over the chest and then crunch up with that ball in hands. Then going back, taking that ball overhead and repeating, all right? So when you guys get to the point where you're toe touching, that ball should be above the chest. As you reach up, come down, extend that ball back overhead, bring it back, and repeat. 12 repetitions there, keeping those legs upright, as straight as you possibly can. Next up, we're going to do leg lifts. So you're going to put that ball in between your legs. Turn that ball over there. The best way to do it is to put the ball directly in the middle of your feet and then just shift those legs over where you're in control and try to touch that heel down all the way to the floor, and then taking those legs up as high as you can. Once you get to that number of reps, you're gonna go ahead and switch over. We're gonna do 10 each side for a total of 20. And last but not least, basic crunches. You're gonna bring that ball in between your legs as you come up, knees are bent. Yep, so basic crunch position, ball in between your legs there. And as you squeeze that ball, forcing yourself to have to use those lower core, hands behind your head, you're gonna crunch up, bringing those elbows towards those knees for 12 repetitions. And again, keeping that ball in legs. And if you don't have a stability ball, you can still do every last one of these movements without one. So hands to feet, body is straight, arms are still back. You're just gonna reach up as if there was a ball there and switch in between, all right? So same deal. And if you're doing it this way without a ball, just count 16 reps since you can't dictate when the ball is going back, since it's like we're doing 2 reps per for the move. So 16 total if you're not using a stability ball, that's what you count. If you got the ball, just count every time the ball comes back to your hands, and giving you 8 reps there. Next up, extended toe touch, overhead toe touch, the same thing. Legs up, just gonna bring those hands forward and reach up, and just continue to take those arms back overhead as you're down on the floor. Next up, leg lifts, feet just together, toes out. You're just gonna do 24 leg lifts, or 20 leg lifts all together. All right, keep those legs as straight as you can. And just like if you had the ball, if you need to rest at the bottom, you can. And basic crunches, legs are up, just still crunching towards those knees, but there's just no ball in between. So that's gonna be your workout. We got 4 rounds. Here's our goal, and we will be done with this class tonight. So let's turn this music back up and let's get this thing going. And each and every rep gets us closer to the finish.
Trying to kill us.
All right.
All right, guys, hands to feet. I'm ready.
All right, round 1.
Let's go. And we're off.
Next up, we're going into those toe touches.
Long reps here, guys. Leg lifts. Got 10 each here. Holy cow.
This ball makes all the difference.
Oh, Lord. I think we made a mistake, guys. I think we accidentally put 4 rounds instead of 2. That's what I think. What do you think, Nate? But no, really. There's levels to this crap, man.
Get this first round done and you'll be a lot closer to the finish. Just keep moving. Not much left to say. We have 15 minutes to go. Way more than enough time, even with a little rest in between your sets, to get this workout done for tonight. May not have much time left to stretch, but you guys are advanced if you're here, so you know how to do that once this video ends if we can't do it together. Let's get these reps, guys. Let's get these reps. be afraid to. Just don't rest too long. And get right back to it. Guys, if you're keeping our pace, you're about at the end of the second round, which means you're halfway there. Just keep moving. Don't even think about how much more you got to do. Just do the reps that you have. And I promise by the time you do think about it, you'll be so close to the finish. Just keep moving. Keep moving. Embrace that awful feeling. Guys, we're almost there. You stopping?
Hold on real quick.
You don't know y'all trying to run off camera.
Guys, I got an important message. I swear I will finish all rounds. This is very, very important.
Hold her accountable.
I'll do it while you guys are stretching. Get through your car keys.
Alright guys, we got one more to go here if you keep my pace. So close to the finish here. I don't have my time for the check, but I'm sure you guys can see there. Finish this last round. Let's put this all behind you and let's go from there, guys. One more to go. You're so close to the finish. Keep working. Don't stop now. Utilize those rest periods, but don't rest too long. Keep that heart rate elevated. Last round to go here. Move down, move 2, 3 moves to go.
Back, guys. I told you I was going to finish this.
Alright guys, one move left to go here. If you're still at my pace, if you're around where the wrist is, keep breathing. Keep resting when necessary, but don't get too comfortable being rested. Keep your body moving as much as you can in a smart way. Last 12 here for me, start now. Here we have it, guys.
Guys, I'm waiting on an important text message / phone call, so that's why
So we got
I'm looking at it.
4 minutes left here to go. Keep moving. Again, like I said, we may not have time to stretch together, but once this video ends, I'm keeping you guys to keep yourselves accountable. You go ahead and go through that stretching routine. Get all of those reps in. Should be probably about on your last round now. Just keep moving. Maybe take about 15 to 20 seconds to breathe in between each and every movement there. So once you complete those reps for your toe touches or so, rest for about 15 to 20, then jump into that next move. Even if you're only able to do half the reps, rest for a slight few seconds there, about 10, then finish that move and rest for another 15 to 20 as you start the next all the way up to the very end. Just continuing to work smart and hard, not just hard, all right? Keep those quality of reps good. You're almost home.
All right, guys, I made a commitment. I'm going to see you guys through. Get it done.
And it's always the workouts like this, ladies and gents, that they're so hard to do while you're doing them. But once you finish those workouts, they give you the most satisfaction because you push yourself to do something that you didn't feel comfortable doing. And whenever we can do something that we're not comfortable with, and we can do it to the best of our ability and see some results from it, well, it gives you no greater feeling of satisfaction. I see it all the time in all different facets of life. And right now with this fitness, it's one of the most satisfying of them all. So keep pushing yourselves to get it done. No matter how bad you want to stop, that's exactly where you should be. Remember, like I told you a long time ago, if you aren't asking yourself, why the hell am I doing this? Well, you're probably not working hard enough. So that's how uncomfortable you should make yourself when you're trying to get the results that we're trying to get you with these classes. Nice tight core.
Get out of here. All right, guys. I don't think we have time for any stretching tonight.
No.
So make sure you guys go back to one of our old videos and do a stretching routine on your own. But way to go, guys. Drop that fire emoji when you have completed this entire workout. Way to show up and show out. This is our advanced training circuit. You can find us here every Thursday from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, if this was a little bit too much for you and you're wanting more modifications, educations, longer rest periods, you can join us for our beginner's training class on Tuesday, same time, same place, live right here on our Facebook page. And guys, if you're wanting even more, and when I say more, I mean more individualized programs, access to 99 nutritional programs, then you have got to check out our virtual training club. It's being released this Sunday, guys. This Sunday. I'm so excited. You guys are going to love it. It's our cost-friendly subscription group, and we would love for you to be a part of it.
Yep. And you can't use the Super Bowl as an excuse because that's next Sunday. So this Sunday, you have all the time in the world to jump in on those programs and get your fitness journey kicked off, or maybe even just continue to build upon it. So no excuses to use the Super Bowl. You can actually get yourself nice and fancy if you're going to go down to Tampa Bay, Florida, and maybe hang out there for the weekend, since you know they are a little looser on the restrictions that we've been experiencing due to the pandemic. So if you want to get that body, get those abs the best way you can get them or so, you probably want to jump on that program this Sunday, give yourself the first 7 days of any of these programs to start that journey of yours, and then you can go down for Super Bowl weekend looking as good as you want to look.
And I'm saying, if you struggle with tonight's course sequence, then you have to join our virtual training club, because Nate just completed an insane ab program, 30 days to a stronger core, nothing but abs. Man, you guys have to get in the group just for that alone. So that's all, guys. Make sure to reach out to us. We would love to hook you up. And as always, never give up.
Never lose hope.
Never settle.
All right, guys. Have a great weekend, and we will see you back here next week, same time,